Peace, peace, peace. This is your girl Sunshine, and it is the 50th episode. So, we coming through with two powerhouses. My co-roomies in Clubhouse, the poetess and the collector. And I happen to have a mutual person and favorite person in my life that connects me to poetess, but how life works. We met on Clubhouse, and come to find out, she knows one of my favoriteest cousins in the whole wide world. So I can't wait for y'all to meet her because she's already family because my cousin said so. Um, but yes, this is your girl's 50th episode. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you, Malikia. Congratulations on the 50th. Appreciate it. She is a dope sister. She has been on here 2 times. And I just love her spirit. So I'm telling y'all right now, y'all are really not prepared for this show this evening. Okay, so let me get right into what I need to show y'all real quick. Okay, so first, let's hear from my brothers, Soul Society, Heavy Energy with that live alkaline water, and check it out.
Peace and love, family. Check it out. It's the We Are the Gold campaign. The We Are the Gold campaign is all about highlighting ourselves as the wealth, value, and solutions we've been looking for. We are the gold. Before it comes to the money, your health is the wealth. Tap into intentional lifestyle decisions, making sure you're putting living, local foods preferably, especially organic, into your well-being, your temple, And you already know you gotta couple that with the live alkaline water, the best hydration in the nation, natural alkaline spring water straight from the source, no artificial induced processing. And the other side of the We Are the Gold campaign is activating our economics, So tap into the We Are the Gold campaign, get your $20 monthly subscription special at heavyenergyuniversity.com.
Now, those are my brothers. I build with these brothers all the time. Stay tuned because in August they will be having another 3-day event of the Live Alkaline Water Festival where they will have vendors, overnight camping, food, performances, vendors, and the whole nine. Like when I tell you this is a dope experience, y'all are definitely going to want to be a part. And also, they have a running special of 5 gallons for $20. I just got my delivery yesterday. So, we got to support ours, health, wealth, and stuff. And also, if you would like to, I'm looking at things backstage. It's kind of distracting me right now. So, y'all got to excuse me. Oh, man, when I say this is going to be a good one, this is going to be a good one. But I digress. They also have 2 promo codes that you can use: Shine Vibrations 888, or you can use Royal Suns, that's SUNZ 810, for your discount codes for the other packages that they offer. So let's talk about these 2 here, because I want to jump into this so y'all can get some of this heat and catch some of these wet bars that they possess. So I had the pleasure of being on Clubhouse now for just a year. Yeah, I'm a baby in this game, but it was a feature. Shout out to Sharita. She was premiering Nouns and Verb on Clubhouse as a room there under Malikia and Scott's room, Lyrical Rhymes and Partners in Rhyme. When I tell you, this is like family for real, for real. I came on there as a feature just so we could do our own open house, and then next thing you know, she kind of, every time I logged in, I thought I was being a guest, sometimes just listening, I kept seeing this green star next to me, and I didn't know what that meant, so I kept logging out. And then she texted me, she said, Sunshine, log back in and get back on this PTR. And then she was like, yeah, no, we're keeping you. You are always going to be a moderator with us. So it's dope. We got a little family. We be group chatting every day of the week, so we keep the lives going, the vibes going for everybody. And, I definitely like anybody that likes no bad vibes. So now, as I mentioned, this is the 50th episode, and you could call it what you want, 50 Shades of Poetry or whatever, erotic, splash, wet bars, whatever, but y'all are really going to be in for a treat. So I see one might be busy right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the one that had the distraction first. Um, peace, peace, peace.
Hi there.
This is none other than the collector. Let's see somebody. I have a question.
Yeah.
Where were you at with this picture? This is just a random pic.
No, this was not just a random picture. I was actually in Baltimore. I was at a BDSM conference, and we had
I
a
knew it.
cigar social.
I knew it because I see the towel. The towel was a giveaway.
I'm not going to name no names, and I'm not going to put nothing out there. But we had a good time that night.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And so up, she is ready. So come on, Shug. We got poetess up here with us. Okay. See, look at her. Look, she got such a nice, beautiful face. Look at her. She got a beautiful smile. I just love her. Y'all gonna love her too.
Oh, I love you
So
too, boo.
so okay. This is I didn't share all of the pictures because I wanted to save some from the show. But the pictures that you definitely share, both of y'all, right? I love how each picture y'all sent gave me a different vibe of you, right? So like I knew that towel picture had something to do with the BDSM, so I'm glad I
A
was right.
small picture, really?
I was
It
like,
could have been anything.
no, but that's why you see what I said though, right? I said, was this just some random picture,
And she
or
wasn't
what?
wrong.
And I was not wrong. Um,
Okay.
mhm. So this one here, I love this picture. You look so free in this picture, like you have not a care in the world. You
I was
just
on my
flow,
guy's
like
side.
yeah, like you just flow like water through the crowd, like it's nothing. Like I really love that picture. Now this one here, is this something special? Like you represent something like a label of yours, or this was just?
That symbol represents more than just me. Uh,
Mhm.
that is the symbol for BDSM and kink overall. That is the Trisco, and that is the overall symbol for all people who are engaged in kink and BDSM.
Mhm. See, I be knowing my stuff a little bit. I just know a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. This
I can
is
learn
this.
you. I can learn you.
Yeah, like I got some peoples, my cousin, I would definitely get you linked with them. They host parties back up in Jersey and stuff like that, and they come down to South Carolina, all that good stuff. So yeah, she's I'm so upset because she's actually having one in Jersey for her birthday this weekend. If it's not this weekend, it's next weekend. I'll find
Okay.
Wow.
out. I'll find out and I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you back channel. So um this picture here, this one here, to me, it shows like the playful side of you, but
Yeah,
still, the light
that was at
carry
my
side.
open mic event. I was having a little fun.
Okay, okay. So now, no, I'm gonna save the other one. This one here, I get this one is like, okay, I'm a sit you down and you gonna get this work
I like
type
that picture.
vibe. I love this one. This one also pulls that, the activism side, let me learn you something real quick, you know what I'm saying? And it looked
Yep,
like the piece that you was portraying at the time was something that was very heavy too.
it was. I was performing. I'm a part of another poetry collective called When Women Speak. And we
Mm.
were all performing. In the book that I have in my hand is actually our collection, volume one. So it's
Mhm.
I'm not exactly sure how many, but there are a bunch of poets in there. And so we were all reading from the poetry collection. It's When Women Speak, Volume 1. You can get it on
Oh,
Amazon.
that's right. Yup, plug your stuff. That's what this is. Shine vibration, because this is your time to shine. So don't feel, too humble to be. Oh no, no, no. This is time. They run your mouth.
Go click
So
that
you,
Amazon.
yeah, that's right. Run your mouth. Now, sir.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
I
that's
can
not gonna
go.
help.
I can go so many ways with this pictures now. You could be into riding bicycles. You could be, the motorcycle club. You could be, or this could be part of, the whole BDSM.
Well, there's a bit of a story behind this. So,
Oh, I love stories.
that actual shirt that I have on in that picture
Okay, let me
um,
put it back up.
is part of a group that I co-founded called the Philly Black Munch. And the Philly Black
Mm-hmm.
Munch is a group for POCs, created by POCs for people who are into kink in the Philly metro area. We
Right.
started it back in 2016. And then we created it for people who wanted to gather in a safe space, who were interested in kink and didn't know where to go. There were a group of us, me, myself, and a couple of very fine individuals who we were traveling and going outside of our city to
Mm-hmm.
go and engage in kink and BDSM, and we didn't understand why we were doing that when we all were involved in it and we all shared the same interests. So we started Philly Black Month, and we've been going strong since 2016. Matter of fact, we have a virtual munch next week
Okay.
that we're going to do. You follow me on Instagram, and we also have Facebook. Yeah, we have a Facebook page, Philly Black Munch, on Facebook.com.
All right. Yeah, get in them comments, drop them links in the chat, so folks can go back to, what I'm saying? There's gonna be people from quite a few places seeing this. So, let's grow that some more. I like that idea. So since this is poetry and I love the fact that it's erotic night is because again, the fact that this picture here, Missy, this one here, baby. I said, whatever she is spitting, she is right back there when it happened.
Hey, hold on, I had to adjust myself because you didn't see my head
I had to get into full
side.
character.
Girl, when I tell you, I said, "Oh yeah, this is yeah." Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
now,
that was
where
at a
was
drip
that
event
at?
in Albany. I was feeling it.
Oh, is was that last year's Drip Albany event?
Yep.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna get to these events. I promise you.
You better.
I'm not
We
sitting
holding you to that.
home. I'm not sitting at home no more.
I have yet to
I
be to
got to
one of
get
these
out
events. I
there.
keep hearing about them.
Yeah, because the honey drippers ain't no joke. I done had about you are one, aren't you?
Who, me?
Poetess?
Yes.
Aren't yeah, see, so that's
That
I think I almost had about 10 of y'all on here.
Ooh.
that picture when I was doing this, that was the night that I got my hoodie.
Okay, that's what's up. Songbird was my first honey dripper on here. Marielle, I want to say was the second. And then it was Scott and Malikia. Then it was Infamous. And now you. I want to say now you, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want to
And I
do a
think you had
special.
Eros on here too.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about my dude. Yes. Him and Elizabeth was on here 2 times. So yes. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I'm tracking y'all because I want to have a big honey dripper edition on here. They said we could get about 8 to 10 people on here at one time. So I want to help catapult y'all some more anyway, because I'm fans of y'all, you know what I'm saying? And then of course,
Oh, we appreciate that so much.
Yeah. And y'all be forcing
Shout
people,
out to the drip.
That's right. Y'all be forcing people to push that pin, all y'all. So, when I tell people, when I speak about y'all, the people that I'm interviewing, I'm also interviewing for myself because I'm fans of them. Everybody that I have on here, I'm a fan of. So, just so y'all know.
appreciate
So,
the love.
oh
I'm very
yeah.
flattered.
So, how did you both, and whoever wants to answer first, how did you get into poetry? Like, what started you into that?
Poetess.
Uh oh. She, she have it. You good? Can you hear poetess?
I can't. Poetess, are you still there?
She might be having look caught in the matrix like on Clubhouse.
Oh no.
You good now? Her mic is open.
I hear you.
It's probably a connection issue.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Yeah.
you go ahead and answer while she's trying to get it together.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
wait, I
sorry.
heard her breathe. I was gonna say I heard her breathe.
I'm
Are there
so
signs of life?
sorry.
No,
My
you don't have to
connection.
pause it. This is it's technology. It is nothing against you. Peace, peace, peace to those who are watching. Welcome to Sunshine's 50th episode, Shine Vibrations. We have the collector and poetess, my roomies from Clubhouse, and y'all already know this is, that big 50, that dirty 50, the 50 shades of however you want to call it, but we gonna be real grown in here tonight. So the question I asked was, how did you get into poetry? Like, how long has poetry been a part of your life?
For me, since I was in elementary school, like literally since I knew what a poem was. And it became a creative way to vent. So it was just a lot of journaling and writing poetry like that. And then when I got to high school, I started to perform a little bit more and tried to step out into it, and just been dabbling in it off and on my whole life. But for the last maybe 4 or 5 years, it's really kicked off to places I didn't imagine.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
It really is. I host an open mic now. Me and two of my best friends have created an event company called the Meraki Collective. So we put
Okay.
together different open mics in South Jersey and spread out to different places. So, and it's dope to be able to do things with your best friends who have the same likes and
Yeah,
interests. So it's just become so fun. It's like dream come true.
that's dope. That's dope. I always love when people get to do what they love. I feel that's how you get longevity in life. So, did the collector, how did you get started in poetry?
Um, with theater, actually. When I was in high school, I was 13. I joined this theater group called the Reality Crew. It was a
Okay.
long time ago. I ain't gonna tell you how many years. Um, but
We
there's
all go, well, I'll be 43 in April, so
I'm
ain't no,
so glad that you are so confident in yourself.
yeah, say your
When
age, because
April
you
when?
April 25th.
I'm April 14th.
Hey.
Now I'll be 46. Proud to say it.
Yeah, see, come on now, because I mean, you don't look like you passed
I'll
40
be
anyway.
I'll be 40 I'll be
You either
45 in September.
He
see, look.
tripping off of 45. Man, if you don't sit down somewhere.
But yeah, I pursued acting when I was very young, and I joined a theater group here in Philly, and one of our mentors came out with a poetry book, and I'm like, poetry? Black people don't write poetry, and he's like, what? And he introduced me to first he showed me his poetry, his book that he wrote. Then he introduced me to like poetry, and like I knew black people wrote poetry, but I didn't know like I knew about Langston Hughes and like
Yeah,
that, but like
the
I'm like,
greats.
yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
about. I'm like, this is like modern stuff. Like, so
Mm-hmm.
anybody can write poetry? He's like, yeah, anybody can write poetry. You can write poetry. And I'm like, no, I can't. He's like, yeah, you can. So I started writing like whatever came to mind. And of course, it was trash. But In the beginning, you just write whatever you feel. A 13-year-old writing whatever you feel at 13 is teenage angst and what you think is love and darkness and showers and my parents don't understand. I almost got in trouble for writing poetry in English class because my English teacher called my house once and my parents was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you writing all this dark stuff? uh, but I just kept at it, and it always became like a personal thing.
just getting through, getting it
Yeah,
out.
it always
So
became
who is
a
this?
goal.
Mr. Cunning linguist. This is your people's.
Yeah,
This villain bro.
that's my bro. He's I identify as a villain, and he's one of my fellow brothers in villainy.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay.
so when COVID came, a lot of my poems was personal, and
Mhm.
when COVID came, and we were all locked in, um, I noticed that there were quite a few of us who were into kink who also wrote. So I started a show called Erotic Open Mic Night virtually, and
Mm.
that went from 2020. We just ended it last year, so we went running for like 3 years straight until everybody was like, "Oh, we want to go back outside now." So
Hey,
we went that.
we outside.
In the midst of that, I
Look,
discovered Clubhouse,
now
and
I gotta be slower with my road trips back home because I be gunning it out of there. So now I gotta stop through Willingboro. I gotta stop through Philly before I come back.
so it's definitely a goal of mine to get
Because
the whirling.
now I got some folks to go see. So
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a goal of mine to get the whirling borough because I'm like, oh, there's a open mic up the road from me. What?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, because
Yes.
y'all really ain't that far.
No. And we actually have one in Woodbury on second Fridays. So Woodbury might actually even be a little closer for you.
Oh, look
Say
at
word. Okay.
that. Say word. See,
It's
look
at
at
Brick and
that.
Culture,
Okay.
Culture Collective Cafe
So I need
in
details.
Woodbury.
Okay. So
Oh yeah. Y'all got private chat. We got Clubhouse. Any which way you can share it. You can put it in the chat in the comments. Let
So
everybody
I'm,
show
I'm
up.
not gonna throw anybody under the bus, but somebody was supposed to give me some information and they never did. And so I'm not gonna say who they were, but
Mm.
they know who they
Who
are.
could that be?
Ooh.
Mm. Girls.
Oh, our
But
buddy.
I'm not one to throw nobody under the bus.
Sinful, sinful wasn't being sinful. Okay, so you did. I loved it because you segued right into my next question, but you already answered it about how did you start incorporating BDSM into poetry. Like, I know a lot of poets. I know a lot of people who were into it, back home before I moved to the South. I met others, you know what I'm saying? But, the dope thing about it was like going to Durham, Asan Adu and Joseph Churchwell. They're all up there at the High 80 Theater. They always have the erotic poetry slams there that started like midnight. I've gone to those. That was actually the first slam that I spit in was theirs. But Southern Fried, that year that it came to Greensboro and it was the erotic night. When I tell you to see everybody in droves, and it was everybody that represented every different part of sex. And a lot of people say erotic poetry, oh, it's too much, it's this. And I really think, and we've had previous discussions about this, but like the promoters need to do a better job at preparing the people for what they're going to see and hear. Because, some events, you actually have people playing it out while you have the poet spitting, or they are the ones acting it out while they're spitting. So, and some of it be too much for people. I had people that told me, "Oh, I would never go to an erotic show. They just be doing too much." I'm like, "What you talking about? There's levels to this shit, right? Ain't nobody tell you to go dive off the porch. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to go
Baby
grab
steps.
a hand. Yeah, you supposed to grab a hand. You supposed to do your recon. Don't get mad." But then when I saw, how it was being presented, I said, but when you in the know, you in the know. So, you know,
Right.
you can't fault somebody who don't. But how do you feel about the stigmatism that BDSM gets, and even when it correlates with poetry?
I don't have a problem with it. I do think that there are certain people who are close-minded, but I faced that all my life. I've been into kink since I was 22, so I kind of have a bit of a jaded and skewed point of view towards it. I understand though. I understand when people don't understand. I understand when people say, you know, I come to poetry for this or I come to poetry for that. I didn't come for a sex show. I understand where you come.
Mm-hmm.
But by the same token, you know, we're wordsmiths regardless. And
Mm-hmm.
poetry is sex magic. It's spell weaving. It's going
Look,
into,
talk your shit.
you know, it's we are cunning linguists, man, and
That's
you know,
right.
we are witches and warlocks, and we're here to speak and speak into existence the things that are missing, and we are definitely giving the crowd what they are missing. They are seeking something. They are seeking to be fed, and we are here to feed our audience whatever it is that they are getting. Because I'm not here to tell you what you're supposed to get out of my words. You are supposed to interpret what my words mean to you.
That's
So
right.
whatever it is that you get from what I give you, whether it's too much for you, maybe it's too much for you because that's your truth and you're not ready to face your truth, or it's
Mm-hmm.
exactly
Mhm.
what you need, and it's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what you need to go home and handle your business.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That part.
Like, people don't understand, like, you know, it's to me, it's better than watching a porno, because like you said, you envision what the words mean to you. So you're listening, and it's almost as the poet is the narrator to the sex scene in your bedroom. You know what I'm saying? And you're
Mhm.
imagining it in your head, and hopefully, if it was good enough in your head, you actually manifest it in the bed.
My
You know what I'm
my
saying?
my hope is when I'm doing what I'm doing, that my words are helping you visualize your fantasies. So whatever it is that's in your head, I'm help facilitating whatever it is that's going on in your head. I know what I did. I know what's going on with me.
Look,
I,
I
I,
know me. I got mine.
I got mine. I hope you get yours. Absolutely.
I'm just trying to help you get yours.
Yeah, for real. You know, I
Man,
want
I
for
want
my
us all to
brother
be
and my
happy.
sister what I want for myself. You feel me?
I want us all to walk out of here with a smile on our faces, okay?
For real. Like,
Exactly.
yeah. So, poetess, writing and going into the erotic side for you, what was that first time?
Well, the picture was actually the first time that I did the one in Albany. That was the first time I did one live on stage. Um,
Oh.
and I was borderline petrified because I
Not from
wasn't.
the look of that picture.
I mean, once you get going, then it's
Uh-huh.
like riding a bike, um,
Yeah.
literally. But yeah, it was like by the time I got done, I was just like, I mean, it was,
You popped your cherry good,
yeah,
didn't you?
it did, it did. No turning back.
Yeah, man, because once you do that, it's over, son. Like, it's over.
And I was
So,
proud that I opened, like, I
mhm,
it's like when you hit that level and you're okay. I didn't think I was going to be able to do this. I didn't think that it's not alone write it, but perform it. So then to
mhm,
be able to write that and then perform it, and then the crowd actually was like, and then you're like, okay,
mhm.
all right, I'm here. I'm doing
Oh yeah, that's when you kick the shoes off, you get real comfortable,
it on the couch.
get let loose with it.
Yep.
So before we get into, oh Lord have mercy, I'm just trying to prepare myself. I think I need to get some more alkaline water. It's all the way on the other side of the room. Y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna have a jug ready. But we have our artist spotlight of the week, and this is Senorita by Hakeem Romance.
This is for my model times with a Coke bottle. And to my full figures, I push up on your full throttle. Yeah, baby, stop playing on me. You can get all the work, I even put in OT. I'm on go mode, thought I'd let you know this a land of romance. You super classy, but when you vibing with me, we getting nasty. Yeah, never trashy. I'ma dive in it, look at this slide in it, girl. That's what I like, only for the night sight. I'ma need you a few more times. Had to keep it real, you know the drill. Now bring that ass here. Shit. Girl, we got all night, quit playing. Let's do what we came to do. Cause you know what I need from you. Oh baby, and girl, mamacita, senorita, let me freak ya. From the club to the crib, I'ma show you what it is. I've done one. My drip up on the mill, tell your mama chill. She out and ready and steady, might just get to it. I'ma have to tell her, give me 6 feet. She acting big, just the swag all up on me. Hey, Miss Jackson, what you want? Be aware, I'ma show you I'm full grown. I know you here for a good time, not a long time. But listen, can we make it both? You got what I need, I got what you want. Understand what the vibe is. You looking like you ready to go. You ain't got dressed up to the night. So dangerous, you out of line.
Look, ma'am, you knew exactly what you were doing when you put that on.
Girl, we got all night, quit playing. Let's do what we came to do. Cause you know what I need from you. Oh baby, and girl, mamacita, senorita, let me break ya. From the club to the crib, I'ma show you what it is. I've done one. You got my undivided attention, so is any lady. I saw you from across the room and I was just wondering, maybe if you'd like to take a tour of the crib. You can bring your friend too. Hey, listen, I'd like to show you things. I can have you pulling up in the Benz or a photo range. Cause I can show you the world. Take my hand, let's explore. Yeah, I'm like we're playing. Let's do what we came to do. Cause you know what I need from you. Oh baby, and girl, mamacita, senorita, let me break ya. From the club to the crib, I'ma show you what it is. I've done one.
That was Hakeem Romance with Senorita, and you too can have your music featured here on any one of our podcasts. That is blastmusic247.com, and you can order yours for the free. That is right. You get a free account, and folks keep asking me, so I'm gonna tell y'all right now. When you go on to blastmusic247.com, choose the freemium account. Okay, you can load your stage with all your music, and not just music now. You know, some poets that got, you know, EPs. You know, y'all could get an account too, you know, and create your stage. We got a tip jar that goes to you as well. So, you know, get up there, you know, but hey, it's not just for the artist either. You a fan, you want to listen to music like Hakeem Romance, you want to listen to like some poets like you about to hear tonight, and others that have been on this show. You can join as well and get you a free account as well. That's blastmusic247.com, changing the industry one artist at a time. Now, I got one more thing of business to do, and we're going to get to it. So, how many of y'all are into edibles and things of that nature? You don't have to be, you don't have to tell your business, but we have Canna Leaf. Those up north, y'all are real close. Okay. Discover Canna Leaf, your ultimate online dispensary. Looking for premium cannabis products without leaving your home? Welcome to cannaleaf.net, your one stop shop for all things cannabis. Huge selection. Explore a diverse range of strains and edibles with just a few clicks. We got it all. Exclusive offer. As a subscriber, you got to subscribe, not just to me. You got to go to blastmusic247.com, okay? You got to go to Blast Music on YouTube. Subscribe. Then you get an incredible 15% discount on every purchase when using promo code BLAST15. That's promo code BLAST15. Shop online is quick and easy and convenient. Just visit cannaleaf.net to browse our selection and place your order in minutes. Why wait? Elevate your experience with Canna Leaf today. Follow them on Instagram, _FL. Snapchat, same name. So don't say I ain't tell y'all nothing. Don't say I don't love y'all. Don't say I don't come bearing gifts. Look. I come bringing y'all live alkaline water. Do you see what I'm saying?
You was not playing.
I am taking care of y'all, mind, body, and spirits. Okay.
Shout out to poetess with the model hands.
So we got, who's this? We got Rebel KO Switch, and he's under his government, but there's Eros, aka Sinful. What up? What up?
What up?
So,
What's up?
I'm getting comfortable. I'm putting my feet up. I'm sitting back in my chair because we gonna see. Look, Malikia, she said, "Laugh out loud, gifts." That's right. I takes care of you. I'm gonna take care of you. I told you I love y'all. So now let's turn it up. Let's get it wet, as Scott and Malikia would say. Somebody get the mop. Let's do the disclaimer. We are not responsible for any child support cases that are created after the show. From what you heard, anything tonight, we are not held responsible for. How they would drink responsibly. I need you to listen and manifest and be careful responsibly. Okay. So yeah, there you go. There you go. See, that was the distraction, guys. Earlier, I was like, oh shit, yep. So
I actually need to move this out the way so I can.
Madam Poetess.
Yes.
As they always do, the gentlemen are such gentlemen on Clubhouse. They would say ladies first. So, how about you bless us with your first piece, sis?
Okay. So my first piece is called Begging.
I need to mute my mic.
Tonight, I enter your temple begging to be the woman thou art loosed by your stable hands. Spending days in the boardroom calling shots while secretly setting plays for back shots from you. These tired legs yearn to be wrapped around your face and your waist. Pussy warming up your pedestal while your palms stroke the dimples that make your cheeks blush. Your heart makes love to me so gently, but tonight, I need the bedroom bully to control me fully. Put my ass in check. Tighten your grip around my neck until my breath is whispered. Pull me into your chest and let our heartbeats connect again. Let me engrave tantric tattoos on your chest with the tip of my tongue. Forget the world exists outside of the bliss that comes when you yank my dreads, arcing me into your rain, bowing my back to force my nipples to meet your kiss. Forceful nibbles that eat away at the stress that's maintaining the levees. Now, I love it when you rock me to sleep slow and steady. But tonight, the only commands I'll give are for you to completely ravage me. Let your savage free. Put my head through the bedpost, because I plan to take the pain out on you. And I give as good as I get. Don't whisper sweet tidings to my ear. Flip me upside, then slide your tongue from front to backside. These thick thighs won't save your life, but will surely bless you with steady claps of admiration and splashes of silken saturation from both sets of lips. 'Cause see, I'm your bag lady. Double dipping is my cup of tea, and I like to sip slowly. Savor every bit of flavor until it melts in my mouth and streams down my cheeks. You know your milk does my body so good. Oh.
Oh, baby. So is how new or how old is this one?
This one is a little old. I wrote it maybe about a year ago.
Okay, so was this a writing prompt? Was this a reflection of an episode you had, or just let me just write something?
The prompt was begging.
Okay.
So that's where that came from, and I just kept it as the title.
Okay. Malikia grabbing that umbrella, Ella, for the drip. Look, Rebel said, hot. She love it. The fire. Blast is like, damn. Mr. Cunning Linguist. Look, fire. Can't even see the rest of his emojis. And Malikia, she said they gonna say poem like you innocent. Come on, baby. I can just hear her voice saying that.
Me too, though.
Yeah, it's like, when people like rent space in your head in a good way, though. Like, you can hear their voice through messages, and it's kind of dope.
I heard the whole thing too.
The whole thing. So, sir.
Yes.
The collector. What do you collect before you get to spitting?
I knew that question was coming.
You know it.
I collect what I'm owed.
I heard that. He said he is. That's right, sis. Going. He said he collect. And what is that you owe? Whatever you say.
Whatever they owe me.
Okay. So, he said those was snaps.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate the love. So, well, baby, get the collecting then.
Well, hello there. I remember you were longing for an escape. So I brought us to this cabin in the woods. The wind slipping between the trees, singing to me as I moved through the leaves, gathering logs for a fire, thinking of things to come. Your idea, but I'm the excited one. Inside this cabin, you are tied up and your holes are plugged with vibrators as they vibrate you moan and whimper, increasing your temperature, waiting for me to return to you, fuck you, hurt you, ravish you, make a slut of you. Look at you. So beautiful. Don't look at me like that. This was what you wanted, right? Don't you make a pretty sight? Look at you leaking. Sweat everywhere. Ass in the air, face down. I put you there. Mouth gag, scream if you want, I don't care. Run if you want to. There's no one out there. You see, I'm a fan. I've watched you tease every man at your shows, but no one knows what you truly demand is to feed a beast. Engage with subpar submissions of nocturnal emissions that did not grant you true release. I'm going to fuck you. But first I'm going to spank you and recite haikus like, look at her skin. Teeth sink into flavors rich. Lips slick with juices. I'm going to tease your clit while I speak lyrics. I'm going to bind you with Seryl sonnet to show you how far my shibari has developed and envelop you in narratives because you have never lived until you truly let go and been submissive to an authority you truly recognize. See, I'm a fan. Look at my eyes, as you can see. I know the longing I see in you. The floggings and nominates you faced in your past with lukewarm green tea compared to the Colombian dark rose ready to rip into your ass. Shh. Even now in my head, I hear your heels clicking. My makes my dick twitch and your position get switched and makes my switch get flipped and I grab your wrist while spreading your thighs once again, lost in your eyes, about to fuck the sex magic out this enchantress. If you ain't a witch, how you get me under your spell like this? You called forth the demon with your desire, beckoned forth the beast with your boredom, teased the sadist with your seduction of others, and the sacrifice of these brothers has summoned me. Now, allow me to summon your orgasm so that I may feed. I've work to do, soul to take, and cream to make. Demonic and lust. Be careful what you wish for, lest your soul be forfeit. You've been collected.
Shit. Okay. You out here collecting souls like the bone collector? Like like the way you was so nice and subtle but direct, and then you
I had
just
to
got,
answer your question.
yeah, I know, I
I was
see. Because
about to
then
say
you
that
got the,
question definitely
and
got
then,
answered.
yeah, it did. Because then you came out with the ground effect, like you even went down an octave. Like, damn, okay,
I had to answer
yeah,
your question. I mean,
I like that. I like that. So, how fresh is this ink?
this actually is rather new. This is actually a
Ooh.
response piece.
Is
Uh,
this the one that responds to Elizabeth?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, look, Malikia said she thought that was the Asian love fingers too. And then Logan is like over here the whole time. And then, the collector out here collecting confidence in jars of liquid and spanking responses. Get what you own, indeed, King. The trust is necessary. Oh, it's so necessary. Please speak on. Okay, wait. And look, yes, the voice change is everything. Yes, he knew what the fuck he was doing. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
Exactly. That was
So,
completely on purpose.
um, because Malikia brought that up in the comment, speak on the trust that plays a part in that. Because a lot of people think they can just jump in and they think it's just something to do. No, it's more to it than just, you know what I'm saying.
There
So
is a saying that I do. So I'm not just a practitioner of BDSM. I'm also an educator.
that's
So
right.
there's a
Most of you are that I know. So that's why I asked the question, because you sound just like the rest of them. I
okay.
appreciate you and I applaud you.
So there's a few tenets that I coin. One of them is
Yes,
the bond before the bondage.
that's right.
You can't just be out here just doing all kinds of things that people are willy nilly, because the line between fantasy and felony is very thin. Actually, is almost
Very.
non-existent. So
Mm-hmm.
when I'm engaging in these things with people, people go, "Oh, I don't know if I could do that." You probably couldn't, because you first have to get consent from the person that you're talking about doing these things with. And once you talk about consent, then you have to talk about limits. You talk about the things that they like, the things that they don't like. Then you talk about other things like medical conditions and where you can touch, where you can't touch, how far you can take things.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a whole gamut of things that you have to consider when you're engaging in these things. That's why they have what's called negotiations before you can
Mm-hmm.
engage in these things. And I tell people all the time, I'm a very heavy player, and what you may see when we do with one person is not what you're always going to see me do with the other person.
That's
I can
right.
only do what you consent to me doing.
That's right.
So just because you see me go and rip into one person doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to rip into everybody I play with.
That's right.
So, you get what you consent for. You know, get what you negotiate, and make sure you negotiate like your life depend on it, because it does.
Okay. So he put this in caps. Mr. Cunning Linguist. Okay, I got a question for DK. Explain why primal challenges trust due to the predator play component.
That'll take so much time for me to try to explain.
Wait, do you have a poem that relates to that? Because if you got a piece that sort of kind of could shed some light on it, you could definitely prepare us for that one while we go to
I, I
poetess.
I do kind of have a piece that
Okay,
can
see,
explain that.
I
Look
love
at
it.
that.
I
Look at
love
that.
how this works. I love it. Why are we in say Eros sinful? Like, how many names we gonna address you as during this podcast?
Man, pot meat
Because
kettle.
sinful was on the naughty is nice episode. Him and Delicious. Okay, and he was very very naughty and nicey.
I was
So
like pot
we,
meat kettle.
for real, like, bro, stop bugging.
I
Stop
don't know. I'm about to say I feel bad. It hurt my feelings.
it. Look, he said alley oop. Okay, go ahead, Queen. Shut it. Look, go on and give us some more of these wet bars of yours. While
All right.
I take a sip of this alkaline water because y'all wilding.
I'm gentle. I'm gentle. All right. So this one is called Can We Marvel at What If? What if we chose the path of least resistance, decided to no longer dismiss the silent glances and tempered touches? What if I decided to keep touching you, tickling the small of your back ever so gently with my nails, even when they're watching? What if I wrapped my legs around you so you could wear me as your belt, buckle my rasp and make me relapse with every thrust? What if my nipples stood erected and began to moan your name in echoes of lust from a language we don't own and only our bodies understand? What if I sat on your face? Your tongue would paint the town in hues of pink and red to leave memories of our love. They'd call us infamous. Lyricists lusting loudly and longing to be one harmony. We jinxed ourselves when we parted lips, speaking manifestations and spells into the air, leaving karma and Cupid an empty soliloquy to play with. They were drunk off our high. What if I woke you up to you being serviced for breakfast, me drinking your essence as my coffee, riding you while we watched the sun rise into our collaborating climaxes? We would feast on the lyrics we'd write about our next escapades, then supplement our appetites with turning them into reality. Cuddle until the sleep sets, rest, repeat. Only if. Poem. See, gentle.
Mm-hmm. But that gentle shit sure does allow
Keep
a
on
lot of water to
like
become expressed
innocent.
sometimes. Some strokes is just different at different times, for different occasions. So you keep trying to be nice with us tonight. She on us tonight.
Balancing me out. She's balancing me out. That's all.
Balance.
Yeah,
Balance.
she's balancing. Okay, so um I added on to a piece, but I can go after you since you got the one that will kind of answer the brother's question.
I always want the ladies to go before I do.
I get it, but I would like the brother to answer to happen. So, come on with it. Yo, because I'm after this, when I do mine, y'all gonna do like a rapid thing. I ain't even gonna interrupt y'all no more. So if y'all got more pieces, just gonna spit after that. And then we gonna ride out.
Gotcha. So this is called Sweet. How did I know your flesh would taste so sweet? That my first would be so messy yet so completely fulfilling? That the snap of your neck as I pulled your hair back as you ran would sound so euphoric? I wanted more of it. I wanted you. I wanted you to cry. I wanted your skin to burn from slaps so hard it set sparks to your soul. Losing control. Calm down, boy.
He did.
Savor the flavor. Savor this moment. You only get your first once. Then the thirst, insatiable, never escapable. Savor this. Drink this cocoa slowly. Enjoy. Sip this Swiss Miss. Hot, blood boiling, and I'm toying with the idea of if I want to let you go, just to catch you again. That you run again. This is fun. Again. Run again. The patient hunter gets its prize. The faster you run, the bigger the rise in my nature. Calm down, boy. Wait for the moment. There it is. Hope in the wind. Watch it grass for it. There it is. Tears, all for your enjoyment. Feed the beast. Devour the feast. Forever chained to the thirst. No release. Such a mess was made. Boy, but she was sweet. Sink your teeth into the meat to get to the marrow and the bones. Leave you alone? I can't leave you alone. You asked for le petit mort, but I'm in the big sport. Be glad I don't hunt like I used to. Late night moon out, gloves on, boots too. Prey in sight, not too close. You'll scare her off if you get too close. You won't get to eat if you do the most. Calm down, boy. You big and black. Subtlety isn't your strong suit, but you can blend in with the night. The darkness will guide you. Sister Moon will supply you all the light you need. Just enough to watch her plead. Just enough to watch her bleed as my knife turns into sashimi. Beg for me, baby. Make my grin wider. Feed my fire. Gets me higher. You're my desire. The darkest lust. I love it when they're a fighter. Sweat on their skin is seasoning like the marinade you bathed in. Blackcurrant vanilla. Poor child. You couldn't know that was my favorite. You didn't know that my business was playing with your suffering like fuckboys play with heartstrings. But the scars last longer. But it doesn't satisfy my hunger, so I'm digging in your muffin top to get all my carbs in. I'm not evil. I'm a force of nature, baby, so don't you dare call this a sin, because I was labeled a beast at every feast before I ever became a man. And before you leave your mess on the floor, I need you to understand. It's only in my nature.
Shit. You
Like,
heard me right. I was real real low. I said, "Oh, he did it," because he
your
said
face.
last week. He said last week. He was like, "No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it." And I did not join in on that conversation because I knew he was fucking lying. He better have did that shit.
It had to fit the motif. It had to
Yes,
fit.
it did.
It
We
did
have Sarah
very
G,
much.
aka Mystic. She said, "Hey, poetess."
Hey, Boo.
Gail Brown said, "Get it, NCB." Said, "Hey, DK,"
Hey,
and
Mystic.
he censored himself. Appreciate you, beloved. But
Just so you know,
I used the word nooker. Okay, so he said my nooker.
just so you know that piece it takes a lot to that's a it takes a lot to do that piece. That's a very raw piece.
Well, I am so glad that you mustered up all that energy to do that tonight for us.
Yes.
Cause good
Thank you.
gracious, look,
We
you
appreciate
said my face. Look, somebody was messaging me about you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to focus and multitask. But then when it's my face, you saw it right.
I think I did the same thing. Like,
Like,
what's
okay,
happening?
look, yes, look, you rang. We hear you. And he said in his Denzel voice when he said that, Manu.
Because the piece is it's really two pieces in one. So the first part is, if you notice, it's two people having a conversation, and then the other half of the piece is basically later on. It's just myself talking to the victim. So the first part of the poem is me and the beast is telling the victim to enjoy this because we're about to go on a ride. You're about to be introduced to something that you've never experienced before. And then the next part of the poem is, okay, I've been involved in this for a while, so I'm talking to the victim or my participant, and let me explain to you what this is, what you're getting yourself into, because you asked for this. So I'm not a monster. I'm not evil. This is what you wanted.
Yeah, I always ask the question, you sure this is what you want? Are you sure this is what you want? And nobody really seems to understand what the hell you mean by that until they all caught up. But he said that kind of piece explains why trust is more trust in one's own abilities than their trust in another. He said, appreciate you articulating the answer in such a way. See, I knew you was prepared for one. Because I'm just telling you, like, you cannot partake in this lifestyle and not take it seriously. So you supposed to do your homework. You have to know the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts. You know what I'm saying? It goes with the territory. Anybody going into anything have cocked, you wrong anyway.
Right.
There are tenets within BDSM that we follow.
That's right.
My personal tenet that I follow is called PRIC, personal responsibility and informed consensual kink. And basically what that means is I'm taking it on myself to educate myself in whatever it is that I'm doing. And whoever I'm engaging in what it is I'm doing, they should be educating themselves as well.
Okay. Indeed. So this was, Malika and them ain't up to no good. This was Sweat. So I kind of combined something because I'm working on some things. Got a big event coming up soon. And also I am working on an EP. I figured I'd share that. So it's also for the event that Blast will be doing soon. So I will keep y'all in a loop for that because it's going to be in North Carolina. So maybe that could be the road trip.
Okay.
You feel me? You and my Zwina.
Yes. So bring the whole crew. So I'll rally up a bunch of troops. Road trip.
That's right. That's right. So this one is Sweat. Hey, sexy. I see you for every time you notice me, offering passing by winks when purchasing your coffee. Waiting on the daily routine, he adds onto her conversation. She watches him in action. He sips. She drips. He sips. She drips. He sips. She drips, and then she bites her lips. He catches a glimpse of her uneasiness, smirks, flirtatiously blowing in his cup. She uncrosses her legs to stand on the way up. She catches a whiff. I'm a fan of oils. That Gucci guilty mixed with his pheromones, making her temp boil, battling the shop's aroma. Tantric glances manifesting bedroom dancers, basically fucking themselves into a coma. You gonna sweat me like Keith, wanting to make this ride last forever. Sweat pouring like water, thirst quenching antidote when you're under weather. She boasts, euphoric type encounters until you're comatose. She leans close to whisper, my nectar is the sweetest thing you'll ever know. More than a kiss on the collarbone. Sweat beads collect on his forehead as she trails her fingers, stopping at his top. He exhales, damn, looks at his watch. I got to get back on the clock, yet somehow time has stopped. Patrons on the go, unbeknownst of what's about to pop, both breathing heavily, searching for an exit strategy, emergency, adrenaline rushing. They sneak off to the single bathroom for a quickie, lifting her dress, assisting her with her flexibility, legs pent, inserting his fingers deep into her essence, intoxicatingly bent and aroused by her scent. Hmm. You sure this is what you want? She moans. Just enough for him to hear, he replies, indeed so. As he begins to slide in her, startled by the waitress. Oh my God, pardon self, sis. I didn't mean to interrupt your little daydream. What you writing now? Gathering herself, she smiles. Just the chronicle encounters of sex's water, edifyingly amazing treasure. As she collects her things, she walks out. She's still stuck on her brother. Him. His captivating ability is always a reminder of my femininity, breaking down my tough exterior, reminding me I'm all woman, reflected not just in the mirror. Harness energy transferred as he awakens my soul, exploring every curve, indistinctively activating erogenous zones, manifesting a whirlwind of moans, incomparable by all means. His energy exudes like sunbeams, melodic mastery of orgasmic waters surfing the tides as they collide. Wash the shore. Till next time, craving, wanting more. To be continued. So,
Ooh, okay. I was over here like, oh,
I'm like,
it was a
okay, I'm mad.
daydream.
I'm mad. Like, wait a minute.
Why you mad? Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad.
Like all that for a daydream?
Yeah, like
Oh,
she
you saw
was.
my, I was like, it's a daydream.
Yeah,
It was dope.
you got to bring a little, but really, it's like a. That's actually me diving into like a little idea that I had. Really like sex chronicles type deal, type joint. So
Yeah, that was
literally
dope.
she's sitting there and she just her regular routine, sipping her coffee, trying to get her shit together, for this premiere. And I figured I put something inside a little bit, add a little extra layers to it. So and then a lot of times, I don't know how it is for y'all as writers, but once you get a flow going, especially if it's interrupted, you go back and chase that, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like you do if you don't get right, you go back and chase it until you get right. So
Absolutely.
that was the change. You feel what I'm saying? She was interrupted and then she went out going back on her business, but her mind was still lost in translation. So y'all next to bust off how many more you like. So how many more do you have so we'll know exactly?
I have one more I want to do.
One more? How many more you got?
I can do one more.
And then after that, please share how people can find you, follow you, tell them all your business, like what you got next, what you got out, plug that book again, things that you got going, put them links in the chat so people can follow y'all. Like, I'm serious. We gonna get y'all out here.
All right. So this is a new piece, fresh from today. Fresh off the press. I'm still teetering with the name, but for right now, it's called Kitty Crack. Kitties do get fussy when they need some. A purr will turn to siren screams, claws that leave tracks across your back. The yearning becomes insatiable in succession with the involuntary pulsations that won't let me sit still. And self-indulgence just won't do because you can only please yourself but for so long. My finger dexterity is strong and I have roses that last a lifetime long, but they can't match your counteroffer. She needs to feel your lips upon her. breathy, lustful kisses on the prowl, the sexiest way to break the kitty down. She also needs the depth of your growl and your mellow tone to be her melatonin and out in rapid succession mixed with gentle aggression, the place of peace and my den of indiscretion, a shaky balance that makes the ride intrepid. So, brother, tell me, how lucky do you feel tonight? I was trained by a dominant doll to heal a man abundantly like a doctor going until his patient calls. So please know that the odds are never in your favor because I always stack the tables to ensure I'm the one that's savored. But since you came to play, that dick will serve as my catnip. So come here, baby. Let me slow sip, tip to tongue, tongue to dorsal. I want to devour every single morsel. Don't deprive me of the chance to indulge in you. Shit, I got time today. Shea butter and shibari, followed by cocoa butter and Bacardi. Nigga, fuck me. Ni hao. The master relishes in turning a student, and the student intrigued the master to indulge even faster. Be my latter-day saint. Taint my waters with your forbidden prayers. I've heard you whisper them in your sleep. I've heard you whimper them when you almost drowned in my deep. Secrets and desires we've woven between these sheets. Shit. The way you stutter in staccato while I tried to swallow sent tsunamis from coast to coast. I swear I'd be doing the most, but don't you know that's why I'm here? Tongue stoked for your pleasure and bowed to be a vessel to your release. So congratulations, baby. A new level just unlocked. You've achieved magna cum laude. Poem.
She told me to keep that shit right there. But I was too far gone. I was in the zone but was losing my tunnel vision. That pussy like a siren's call, betraying her words. Prolonging is for the birds, that Punani said. Give me that man milk. Pre-cum spilt, balls on tilt. Dick harder than that Martian arithmetic. That shit that don't make no sense. The way you feel makes no sense. There ought to be a law. There ought to be draws on the floor, hands on the wall, heels in the air. Damn, that stare. She tells me, keep that shit right there. Her pussy tells me, come all up in here. Your pussy is working against you. It's a whole problem. I'm in a conundrum, balls full of cum. She's going me. She's going one, and I'm going dumb. Her pussy wants some daddy milk? Shit. More pre-cum spilt. My wheels going tilt. The walls of Jericho's crashing down as I take her to Pound Town. Pretty brown round, driving me wild, grinding me while I think about baseball statistics. Shit. I can't resist it. Her pussy's like, give in, bitch. I'm like, yes, mistress. She grips my face. Keep that shit right there. I'm not with her. Far off stare. I'm in another place. I'm gonna die there. She gonna make me swear. Fuck. There's worse ways to go. It's hard not to come when you going fast. Damn near impossible when you go slow. I slides in. She tells me put it back in. My pussy says put it back in. My hips on autopilot. My dick's on swole. I slide back in. I shout. I cuss. I swear. I yell. I couldn't keep it right there. Fuck. I don't think you know. Your pussy is working against you. What? Round two? Yeah. Give me a few. Boom.
So, Mr. Cunnilinguist said, kitty crack sounds like something needs to sell. Arrow said, talk to me nicely. I can hear his voice when he said that.
Right.
And that's probably super producer beep in the background. Damn, I need a cigarette and I don't even smoke. Yeah, that sounds like him. And Arrow said, I'm gonna need y'all in the corner. No, this is not Scott's playground. Okay.
I'm still stuck on the staccato line because that right there.
And then this was my comment.
Thank you.
You said swallowed. You didn't see what I did. It was like swallowed.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on the staccato line because that was crazy.
Run that staccato line back since he said he's stuck on it, so we could,
Okay, hold up. Sorry, hold on. My screen is freezing.
No worries, you don't got to apologize here.
It's worth it.
Yes, it's definitely worth the wait. Okay.
All right, I'll go like a little before. Secrets and desires we've woven between these sheets. Shit. The way you stutter in staccato while I tried to swallow sent tsunamis from coast to coast. I swear I'd be doing the most.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
That water.
That is
that
my
water.
drip name, tsunami. So
Yes,
I had
is. I was just about to say,
bring a little bit of the ocean.
That's
yeah,
right.
I'm gonna drink to that.
That's right. Look. Yeah, keep it live with that live alkaline.
Bearing my thirst.
So
stay hydrated, folks.
That's right. We all on it. Hey, what was that you were snacking on? That looked like a slice of mango, or was that a potato chip?
It was apples.
Okay, I know it was a fruit or something because I had my mangoes today with my strawberry and my blueberries. Up.
Listen.
Okay,
I had to get my nutrients together because
I don't like mango. Am I the only black person on the planet that don't like mango?
Well, I love mango, but I just also recently found out like I can't fuck with pineapples no more. So I'm off. Yeah, found out the hard way. So yeah, I'm all balls out on mangoes now for real. Look, stop trying to ground people. I told you that's not what this is. We grown here. Look, don't have me start talking like I'm from West Coast. We grown over here. That's clubhouse rules. That is when Scott is moderated. That is not on Shine's Vibrations podcast. We are free here. So and that little beautiful little child, that was my niece, my little dear little heart. She every now and then makes, would y'all get her please? Look, she makes her little appearance every now and then when she comes through. But look, she didn't hear none of them words, y'all. My mic was muted. Say peace. That's Janala. My sons. She just rode with my brother-in-law to take my boys. They are spending the weekend in Greensboro with their auntie and their uncle.
Nice.
I got chased out of Greensboro once.
Out the burr. Look how they say out the burr.
That's that out loud. I'm sorry.
So Logan said mango is fire, so is pineapple, and then he said, let me take both y'all on. See, I knew it was coming. I knew that was the build-up, poetess. You already know it. And this gonna spill over into Clubhouse. We just gotta be prepared for it. They're gonna talk grimy shit to us.
Can't behave anywhere.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Logan, why you doing all that talking in the chat? Drop the link for Clubhouse tonight in the comments too. Get the working. Come on now. This teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right.
I am behaving. I am being a.
Oh yes, you definitely are behaving exactly how we expect you
to.
Man, y'all better stop acting like they ain't get it down too. That's how we all got here. Regardless of what folks believe, what faith they rock with, they all got the damn thing done.
I have a wonderful Christian poem praising God and everything.
You probably do.
I do too.
You're a very versed poet, so I I wouldn't be shocked. So, those of you definitely know that y'all could catch the replay on YouTube. Y'all can also catch it on my Sunshine Vibrations page on Facebook. We're actually streaming live on there right now. And we are also streaming live on my personal YouTube page, which is Sunshine, and just how you see it spelled here. And also LinkedIn and on blastmusic247.com and radio. But so y'all know, if you're someone who drives, like I got a brother, he listens to all the Blast podcasts on our audio streaming. So guess where else y'all can hear y'all nasty shit at? You can also find me and my guests on Apple Podcasts, Pod Paradise, Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict, Pocket Cast, Podcast Index, Listening Notes, Stitcher, Pandora, Spotify, and Amazon Podcasts. So when I say I want for my brother and my sister what I want for myself, this is how I do it. I take y'all with me. You feel me? So, Logan, I ain't scared. Let me growl in your ear.
Now you're doing the most.
Yeah, doing the most. So
You to the corner.
for real. So, poetess, let everybody know how to find you, what you got going up next, your schedules for your open mics, everything. And then the collector, you follow up.
Okay, so you can follow me on just about every social media at the letter I, the letter M, underscore poetess, POETYSS. You can also follow the Willenboro Open Mic. That's on every platform. We have our flyers on there frequently. We just had Edwina feature. It was such an amazing event. It was, I love her.
And actually, Logan was there. He was in the
Yes.
hallway while the show was going on. Before he went, he did his show with me. So this is how family rule. You feel what I'm saying? That's how
Yes,
we roll.
multitasking.
Yeah, because I was giving shout outs. I said, anybody in the area, pull up. You got to pay extra at the door.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. And
Yes.
we have our event every third Friday at the Kennedy Rec Center in Willenboro, 429 JFK Way. I'm also part of the Meraki Collective, as I mentioned before. We have an event first Fridays at Picture Perfect Affairs in Mount Holly. That's on High Street. Second Fridays is Lyrics to Go at Brick and Culture, the Culture Collective Cafe. That's in Woodbury. Third Fridays is the Willenboro Open Mic. And then third Saturdays, we have our Uncensored event. And our next one is going to be March 16th, and Eros is the feature.
Yes.
That's going to be at Picture Perfect Affairs in Mount Holly. So y'all come through and come out. We'll be posting the flyer for that soon. And on usually fourth Fridays, fourth Saturdays, we have game nights. So I'd like to incorporate a little bit of fun along with our open mic events. But one of my best friends who's in it, she's the game queen. She does her events, and it's bingo nights. So we actually have one tomorrow night at Picture Perfect Affairs. And it's like 4 different rounds of bingo, prizes, a lot of fun. We're going to have food, vendors, all of that good stuff. And it's always a good time. And then I have a couple of features coming up. So if you're in Trenton, New Jersey on March 2nd, I will be at Classics Bookstore in Trenton, New Jersey for a feature there. And then on March 6th, I will be in Turnersville for oh my goodness, I forget the name of the event, but it's a comedian Elijah Medley. Shout out to Elijah, he's got an event tonight. But I'll be a feature at that event, and that's at Miss Seeley's Blues in Turnersville. And that's it so far.
Look, keep posted. She doing big things. Big things are going.
Thank you.
Collector.
If you want to find me, I'm online on almost all the platforms on the Collector, DA Collector with a K 215. I'm on almost everything. Instagram, X, Threads, all the stuff. You can also find Philly Black Munch Philly, Philly, Black Munch, all one word, on Facebook.com. We have a virtual munch, virtual gathering, whatever you want to call it, next Thursday. Information is coming up tonight because I have to put it up, and I've been a little lazy, but I have to put it up. So message me. I'll make sure I get the info to you. I'm not doing anything virtually the next couple of weeks. Um, this summer, though, I will be in Atlanta. I will be presenting at a BDSM leather convention called Southeast Leather Fest. I'll be
Okay,
presenting
I'm
and doing
listening.
I'll be presenting and doing a cigar social down there, hosting a cigar social. July, I'll be in Texas, also presenting. I'll be teaching knife play. I'll be teaching um, impact play with heavy implements, and I'll be teaching about engaging and using sound and music effectively within BDSM scenes. So if you have
Hmm.
any questions about kink or BDSM or using it effectively and consensually, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. Um, yeah,
Logan said on 315, that's the event, poetess. He said he gonna be so innocent. He's
Sure.
never innocent. Even when he tries to start out like that, it's never like that.
Listen, it's an uncensored event and it's a pajama party.
And
There's
he
not going to be
always
any
takes
innocence
advantage,
there.
whether it's not. He will be the one to break the ceiling if no one else does. So I'm
I
definitely
heard
prepared.
pajama party and uncensored.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
definitely.
leave my bag at home. I mean, I have a big suitcase full of like. I'm okay. I'm gonna be quiet.
Yes. So
Listen,
with that being said, so this
I mean, just
September, yeah, September 30th will be
come
two
on out.
years. Will be 2 years. 2 years. Shine Vibrations has been on blastmusic247.com. I had a 1 year anniversary event last year. I plan on doing this every year, hint, hint, with the hopes of it turning into a slam depending on how big it grows. So last year we had food, drinks, vendors, and performances. So I am extending the invite, when everything gets closer. I will be posting on Eventbrite for tickets, so stay tuned for that. And I will let folks know ahead of time because the location I used the last time, they had like hotels around there, but depending on the space that I use, I'll make sure that, folks that need lodging, make sure that y'all straight.
bet.
Awesome.
Yes,
Looking
and
forward to it.
yes, yes, yes. And if you want to donate, that's my cash app down the bottom, Sunshine Cromwell, SUN, the number AHINE, Cromwell, CROMWELL. And if you would like to be on the show, you can reach out to us at Shine Vibration at blastmusic247.com. You can find me on Clubhouse. You can find me on Facebook, Sunshine Cromwell. And you can also hit me up on the writer's page, Sunshine Vibrations, spelled the same way. So let's get it going because I'm getting text messages from them in the group chat. And be cooling. How y'all be cooling? Be safe out there. Love one another. Yeah, keep that nice and polished.
Oh,
Um.
you can't really say what it says.
Oh well, please share. I
It
don't want
says
to be left out.
it says feel free to cry.
Oh, that's so nice to know. Because a little tear would be all right, but most
Oh,
take
we
a lot
love
of tears.
tears. We
You
love.
know,
Tears.
you
We
know,
collect them too.
yeah, a lot. Hmm. And drink them too.
Mhm.
Don't get me started. We'll be here another hour.
That's why I said it. Okay, so with that being said, don't forget Logan. Drop the link in the chat in the comments for Clubhouse. So if y'all want to see how we get down on Clubhouse, we jumping off of here and jumping in there. So y'all be safe. I love y'all. Be good to each other. Remember, out here it is accountability and duality. Be safe and definitely it's been a lot of toxic shit going on. You got to start loving yourselves a little bit more than you loving outside people. I done seen too much crazy stuff about people doing stuff in the name of love. Love does nothing. It just exists. It's just how you use it. Okay.
Amen.
I can't wait to see y'all in person now.
Me too. Thank you for having us.
Of course, of
Sunshine,
course.
you sure you want this?
You see, I put it in my spit. I
She
love
said what
how
she said.
I said what I said.
Man, all right now.
So, peace and love, peace and poetry.
This has been the gas.